Hey, good morning. Meteorologist Shawn Cable here in the First Alert Weather Center. It is Sunday morning, and we are anticipating the arrival of this winter storm system that we have been anticipating for the last several days, and everything is pretty much on track. We're expecting conditions to deteriorate very quickly mid to late Sunday morning into early Sunday afternoon. The snow is going to arrive from southwest to northeast here by later this morning, and we're expecting some very heavy snowfall rates and strong wind gusts, and that's going to create blowing snow. The very worst of, I think, the travel conditions will be this afternoon, tonight, into Monday morning before everything changes over to rain. Let's take a look at the warning and advisory situation. A winter storm warning in effect from later this morning through tonight for everything in red, a winter weather advisory for the purple color, and really the difference is basically the amount of snow amounts will be a little less to the south, a little more to the north, actually a lot more to the north. Once you get up toward Wilmer, Montevideo, Hutchinson, the Twin Cities, we're going to see the snowfall amounts basically jump into that 6 inches to a foot plus range. Right now in Mankato, I'm thinking somewhere around 6 inches, lesser amounts to the south, higher amounts to the north. And that said, everything is going to depend on when the rain changes over to snow. So I'm thinking 6 inches, but give or take a couple of inches either direction, depending on when that changeover takes place. All right, so let's talk about the snow forecast numbers here. Let me pop the forecast map up, and you can see here I have Mankato, Waseca, New Ulm, generally in that dark blue 4 to 8 range. And I know it's a wide range, but there's a lot going on with the temperature at this point, and that's going to be the determining factor here. If snow changes to rain a little bit earlier on Sunday night, Monday morning, then we'll have more rain and less snow, and those amounts will be a bit lower. So generally, 6 inches for Mankato, higher amounts to the north, lesser amounts to the south. And if you look up there where that pink is, that's the area that's going to get clobbered with potentially up to a foot or more of snow by the time everything winds down. So let me take you through this step by step. Let's go hour by hour through Sunday morning. And you're going to notice here at 10 o'clock, and as we get into later Sunday morning, this is going to fill in very quickly. And that snow is going to develop rapidly. And so that's something you need to be aware of, is that we're going to go from fine to not so great in a very short amount of time. Here we are at 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, and the snow is going to be very heavy. We're going to have 1 inch to 2 inch per hour snowfall rates possible, especially through here where we see some of these darker blue colors. That's where the snowfall rates are going to be very, very heavy. And on top of that, we're going to have 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts creating blowing snow. So while the snow is falling, visibility is going to likely be down to around 0 at times, and that's going to be kind of a serious issue. In fact, this is going to be a wet, sloppy, heavy snow, so once it hits, it's going to stick. But while the snow is falling, we're going to be dealing with some issues in regard to visibility. Here we are at 4 p.m. Notice the snow is going to continue to fall as we make our way into Sunday evening, and then eventually, late Sunday evening, late Sunday night, we're going to see some of that warmer air kick in, and that's when we're going to see that snow change over to rain. And then we're going to be dealing with mostly rain for much of the day on Monday. In fact, here we are at noon on Monday. Scattered rain will continue Monday. And then as we make our way into Monday night, Tuesday, we're going to see that rain change back to snow. And there could be another inch, maybe a little more of snow on the backside of the system into Tuesday, and again, more wind on Tuesday with blowing snow and wind likely for potentially a good chunk of the day on Tuesday. After that, everything's going to improve and things will get better at that point. I want to show you these snow probability maps. These are updated now, and they kind of give you an idea as to what we can expect. And there's a pretty good probability that we're going to end up with 4+ inches of snow here in the Mankato area. We are in the 60-70% likelihood of getting 4 or more inches of snow. It does drop a little bit as we go to 6 inches. In fact, we're probably 30 to 40% now at 6 inches of snow, and that's because It's starting to look like that changeover may happen a little earlier, but at this point, I think it could go either way. So likely 4 inches or more, a pretty good shot at 6, but probably not more than 6 in the Mankato area. Once we get further north, though, up toward Hutchinson, Wilmer, St. Cloud, even the Twin Cities, I mean, that's 70, 80, 90% likelihood of getting 6 or more inches of snow. So once you go north of Mankato, those snowfall amounts will be significantly higher. And of course, if you notice down along I-90, not very likely that we'll even get to 4 or 5 inches of snow down there. So the worst of it will likely be from probably noon today, noon on Sunday through late Sunday night into Monday morning. After that, we're going to see a changeover to rain with some rain and ice on Monday, and then into Tuesday, a little more snow and blowing snow. We do have first alert days here for you today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. And then gradually, as we make our way through Tuesday, conditions will slowly improve. So that's what's going on. Stay with us for updates. We're going to be watching these bands of snow move in. We will continue having updates here for you throughout the day today. But I'd say at this point, expect that travel will be difficult, if not impossible, from Sunday afternoon through Sunday night, and then we'll start to see that snow change over to rain. Things will improve a little bit, but it will be rainy, and there could even be some ice as we make our way into Monday. Monday with rain, and then more wind and blowing snow on Tuesday. And again, overall, we're in the 4 to 8 range here in the Mankato area. I'm saying 6 inches, maybe a little less for the Mankato area by the time everything is over and done with. But again, the worst travel time will be Sunday after probably midday Sunday today through Sunday night into Monday morning. Stay tuned. We'll continue to update as this winter storm develops and moves in. The good news here is that we are on target for maybe 1 inch to 1.5 inches of actual liquid precip, which is great news because we've had a dry winter and spring so far, and we really need this moisture as we head into planting systems. So a big thumbs up there. All right, that's it for now. Be safe. Pay close attention to this as it develops. You can follow along on our First Alert weather app and watch the radar and kind of see where the snow is, because once those bands of snow start to move in, visibility, travel conditions, they are going to drop very, very quickly. So just be sure you don't get caught off guard. That's what's going on. We'll be back with more updates throughout the day.